Welcome.
Let's dig in.
I'm ready to
good.
eat.
Thanks for buying.
That was great.
The food.
Certainly food.
Thanks. Welcome. Thanks.
Namba, can you still do the back hip circle?
Huh? Are you calling me out?
Just looking at the high bars. They say you can't do it after a certain age.
I can still do it. The giant swing, too.
You're a freak of nature, though. You belong in an acrobatics troupe.
I could still do it too. I'm pretty good at gymnastics.
Really? Can we get a demonstration?
Definitely not in this skirt.
What's this? Do I detect a harassment case?
What? No, I was just curious if she could.
I'm kidding. Just an old habit from managing personnel.
Is that what you call it?
Times we live in. It's best to consider your words before you speak.
Anyway, Namba, you never answered. Can you still back hip circle?
I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to the park alone at night and see.
Then you just get carted away for being a weirdo.
Oh, this world's completely inhospitable.
Yo, these frames are sweet.
How are they any different from the ones you already have?
The difference is slight. But yeah, they are the same style. I guess I like to stick to a type. I've got around 20 pairs of these same glasses back home.
You go all in, don't you? But I understand why you'd stick with what's familiar.
Right? I knew you'd get me.
Things are going well.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとう。
This brings back memories.
I think my arms are getting bigger.
Nothing wrong with that. You been training lately?
No, I don't get to go to the gym too much. Oh, you know, it's the pot.
Pot?
Yeah, I got this ritzy French cooking pot and it weighs a ton. It's super durable too, so I use it practically all the time.
You can only do so much with a pot, though. Is it really that heavy?
About 6 kilograms.
Hello?
It's Dante, Kiryu. Could you come to the Harbor Light if you're free? We'll make for Kamurocho from there. Be sure that you're ready.
Understood. I'll come soon.
I think my arms are getting bigger.
Nothing wrong with that. You been training lately?
No, I don't get to go to the gym too much. Oh, you know, it's the pot.
The pot?
Yeah, I got this ritzy French cooking pot and it weighs a ton. It's super durable too, so I use it practically all the time.
You can only do so much with a pot, though. Is it really that heavy?
About 6 kilograms.
Must be a big pot. All right. Found it. Picture perfect.
Please.
Bring it on.
It's my turn.
Something wrong?
Try to block this. Got you now.
Here we go. Time to take out the trash.
Yeah.
Fine.
Wanna play, do we? Let's do it.
I'll take
Easy. Waste of my time.
And that's the end of it.
Yet.
Sweet. Charming Hasaku face?
What are you muttering to your phone about?
Oh, it's a crossword app. Forgot the deadline for the sweepstakes was coming up.
First magazines and newspapers. Now there are crossword apps?
They're pretty fun. Educational, too. Oh, gotta be ramen.
What's the prize if you win?
Let's see, a year's supply of bean sprouts.
I doubt those sprouts could last a whole year.
Yeah, no way. So if I win, I'll have to hold a bean sprout bonanza at my restaurant. And I'm sure I can rely on old Kiryu-san to help finish him off.
They have given away something more useless. Things are going well. Feels like just yesterday.
Let's keep going.
Yo! They even brought a couple of babes for us. All right. I can't wait to get my hands on this crew.
Dumbass. That he has no idea one of these babes is the Queen of Komijul herself.
Ignorance will do you in like that.
Kiryu-san, I don't see Sawashiro anywhere.
If anything, he's deep inside the warehouse.
Here's the plan. We push forward until we see him in person. Anyone who gets in our way gets taken out.
Hey, what's with you people? You think you can waltz right in? Don't just fucking ignore me! You wanna get dumped in the bay?
If you're gonna bring it, then bring it. Yapping with you is a waste of my time.
That's it, you're dead!
See you.
Tell me what you got.
It's my turn.
Oh, yeah? Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
Try to block this! You asked for it.
Here we go. Time to take out the trash.
What an eyesore.
Okay. Hope this lasts.
Let's do it. In for the kill! You asked for it.
I'll take it. Allow me.
Just gonna stand there? Who wants to go?
You want Yeah.
On.
Did you really think you'd win?
Learning more every day.
Moving up in the world.
Strong.
Tell me something. Aren't you people here to turn your lives around? Or let me guess. You think you'll get a clean slate in Hawaii? And all you've got to do is follow orders. If that's how you see it, you'll never return to society, no matter how hard you try. If you're serious about making a change, start by thinking for yourself.
I don't give lectures like him. Only thing my enemies get is a lesson in pain. That's how it works in Komijul.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Guess even Sunhee cuts loose when she's mad.
I see the men out front gave you no trouble.
Yeah, they won't be getting up anytime soon. I take it they could use the rest.
Don't worry about them. Bargain barrel thugs aren't exactly at a premium these days. What with the dissolution leaving so many ripe for the picking.
Isn't your job to fix that? Or is this second disillusion of yours just a way to exploit them? After everything you've done, this was your chance to light their path.
I won't deny that. You know, one of them said something rather profound. Going clean was like prison all over again. You know, people like us have no freedom. Of course, he must have had eyes on him everywhere. You never know what an ex-Yakuza will do, right? And I'm not even at the saddest part. We have nearly 100 people working here at all times, but they only need a single supervisor, if that. What makes that possible is the structure of our warehouse. take a look at this observation tower. It's designed so you can't see in from outside. Because of that, you never know when you're being watched. Meaning, you can never slack off. They call it a panopticon. Any idea why these were invented?
To keep prisoners in line.
And twisted, isn't it? These people wanted to escape the dog-eat-dog world of a criminal. Yet what do? Crawl right into another form of prison.
Tell me, why gather them under one roof, and then ship them over to Hawaii?
To rehabilitate them, of course.
That the only thing Ebina said? If he hasn't let you in on anything else by now, don't get surprised when he casts you aside.
You may want to mind your words. These four are some of the Seiryu clan's strongest. And they don't take kindly to insults, especially when it comes to Ebina-san. They also won't hesitate to kill, whether they've been given clearance or not.
Pretty bold for Yakuza in this day and age. Then again, I've seen plenty like that in my time. They have all come and gone. Now, you want to know what real strength is? Now let my fists do the talking! Trick Kane, huh? Don't see that every day.
Probably not all he's got up his sleeve. Let's stay on our toes.
Who wants to go?
Let's finish it. Together. We only need one shot.
Follow my lead.
You're weak.
Time to shut it down. Feel the heat!
This is unreal!
Okay.
You want some?
Are you done with all the fun and games yet?
I'll take you on.
Now then.
Have fun with this. It's
Let's fun.
What's the holdup?
How the hell?
Here's your fried rice. Coming up. It's all about the flame, baby. Just to eat your salt. Enjoy it, Lala.
Wanna play? I'm on a roll. Let's go.
get serious.
Just gonna stand there? Who wants to go?
Better treat Burst.
Thanks.
I won't hold back. If you want to die,
Double the flame!
Guess you're not all show. Now then, let's wrap this up.
Well, he's back to basics. Wonder what's next.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Stay on your guard. You're going to regret this.
Follow my lead.
Are you done with all the fun and games
Wanna
yet?
play, Louise?
Watch this. Use a breather.
Cheers! I'm on a roll. Let's go.
What's the matter?
You want some?
Heads up!
Go to hell!
Who wants to go?
I won't hold back.
It's over!
No begging for mercy now.
Have fun with this. Don't mind me. Cheers!
Let's do it. In for the kill! Got me now!
Follow my lead. Time to put you down.
On it.
What an eyesore.
Something wrong?
Down.
You're dead!
Now we're talking.
You think you can win? Are you done with all the fun
Watch
and
this.
games yet?
It's time.
It's my turn. Try to block this. On your knees. Out of sight. I haven't
We have a
given
winner.
up yet.
Dog, that theme was sick. Was sick as all hell. I'm like, whenever I find a chance, I'm gonna go on YouTube and find that song because that shit was flames. Holy shit.
Doing better than I thought. Learning more every day.
Hell yeah.
There's more where this came from. Whew. We should relish this moment.
Sweet. Strong.
We did it. We really did it. We beat Sawashiro. Way to go, Kiryu-san.
You need to get me out of here. I can't speak freely around them. Hey, let go! What do you think you're doing? Hey, better if they don't know where I am. Quick, throw me in the water.
You sure that's a good idea?
Not much of a choice here. Meet up at Ichi's place after.
Wait, Kiryu-san, seriously?
What'd you do that for?
We're done here. Next up is Ebina.
Oh, gosh, just full of surprises, isn't he?
Ah, tell me about it. But I'll admit, hearing Sawashiro scream as he plummeted into the sea, priceless.
Sure didn't see that coming.
Now it all adds up. So Sawashiro wanted to get tossed in the ocean.
Yeah, we made plans to meet up at Kasuga's place.
Does this mean we're trusting him after all?
Depends on how our conversation goes. Now, I imagine he'll want to keep a low profile. Maybe we'll get to see him in disguise.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Sawashiro, you should see yourself right now.
I'd appreciate you sticking to the point. I'm not man of time, you know.
All right. But first, we need to know where you stand. Who is Ebina to you?
The visionary responsible for the Second Great Dissolution. And a man after Masumi Arakawa's own heart.
We thought the same at first. But in light of his recent behavior, I'm sure you've noticed something's up by now.
Yeah. The Second Dissolution's just a smokescreen. A shiny ad to pull in fresh recruits. But I found that out too late. After sending Ichi to Hawaii.
Gee, isn't the timing convenient?
It does sound that way. But if it was a lie, I'd expect something a bit more convincing.
He has a point. Look at that. Your slimy reputation precedes you. And it's in your favor.
Let's talk about Kasuga in Hawaii. He's there to lure out Akane-san, isn't he? And it was Ebina who proposed that. Likely to curry favor with Bryce. Sound right?
Right on the money.
If that's the case, why are you still working with him? You had to have known. The hell Akane-san's going through, dodging death at every turn. Isn't she the woman your boss loved?
Yeah, but don't forget, Ichi's over there. As long as he's in Hawaii, Akane-san's in good hands.
Placing your bets on Kasuga-kun, are we? Sounds like you trust him.
Something like that. But with him on the job, I can focus on the real work I gotta do.
Real work? And that would be...
Putting Ebina's fake plan into action. I'm gonna see the Second Great Dissolution through.
Huh?
But if I have any hope of doing that, I need to know Ebina's true motive.
Motive for what?
The waste management business he's running with Polycana. It has something to do with nuclear reactors. Specifically, the waste these reactors pump out.
What?
Nuclear waste? As in from power plants?
Yeah. On one end, there's spent fuel rods, which can still be repurposed and weaponized. Without strict protocols in place, they could easily fall into the wrong hands. On the other end, there's dirt, water, concrete, equipment, and what have you that end up getting contaminated. These are considered low-level radioactive waste, and while they're not as deadly, there's a lot of it. And with Japan dragging its heels in the decommissioning process, we're left with mountains of waste that'll remain toxic for centuries. The best they can do is silo it off in temporary storage facilities and hope a solution arises in the future.
Oh yeah, I hear about that on the news every now and again. No matter where they try to build these facilities, the locals always fight against it.
That's precisely what Polycana honed in on. For over 20 years, they've been stashing nuclear waste from around the globe on their private island. You know it as.
Nelly Island, right? According to Polycana, that's paradise. A reward for only the chosen.
Yeah. Real fitting, isn't it?
Using sacred ground to hide away toxic waste. Bryce has a real sense of humor.
Also, the fee they charge for processing the waste isn't cheap. And I'm sure Ebina gets a nice cut. But beyond that, I still don't know where all our ex-Yakuza factor in. My guess is they're needed for loading and transport.
So that's it then. Ebina's yet another money-hungry maniac. Now, I know I shouldn't say this, but hear me out for a second. Polycana's willing to bear the brunt of Japan's nuclear waste problem? In spite of all the issues, isn't it a win for the country?
From what I understand, each country's responsible for its own nuclear waste. How does Ebina plan on going around the law?
Well, he won't have to if they loosen regulations. Politicians, bureaucrats, and investors are all waiting to jumpstart the nuclear industry in Japan. And to keep the money flowing, they'd build even more reactors if they could. And naturally, they'd also welcome any waste disposal method that seems convenient. So if one day you hear the TV saying how the government wants to ship its waste offshore, that means they've already started trying to sway public opinion. And eventually, a change in legislation will follow.
Wow, that's insane, right? There's a chance Ebina and Polycana could legally be in the clear. If only it weren't the Yakuza and a cult, I might have just took it and shrugged. Sorry if this sounds biased, but there has to be an ulterior motive somewhere.
There absolutely is.
In other words, you're sticking with Ebina to figure out that motive?
Yes.
You say that, but did you really need to blow Kiryu-san's cover? You know, on the Tatara channel?
I merely read the script I was given.
Huh. Alright.
It's true that for Ebina, the second dissolution might just be a means to an end. However, if Masumi Arakawa were alive, this is something he would have wanted. And if whatever Ebina's planning would subvert that, I'll bring him down from the very foundation.
I see.
When that time comes, I would hope to have the Dragon of Dojima's support. That's why I went through all this, to speak with you.
How could the great dissolution we forged with the Tojo clan and the Omi Alliance crumble like this? People put their lives on the line to open up a path for the future. But all it took was 4 years to fail.
Kiryu-san.
Guess your plans weren't so airtight. As a country, Japan's not exactly kind to those who make mistakes. Far from it, actually. So yeah, these ex-Yakuza had nowhere to turn but Ebina. Getting back on their feet wasn't an option.
No, something's not right. It shouldn't have been like this. This wasn't the plan they told me about. The plan we all believed in.
Sorry, who are they?
The leaders of the Great Dissolution. Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan, along with Goro Majima and Taiga Saejima.
You've made a wise decision, gentlemen. Be it poison of the soul or the soil, trust that Palakana's fires will purify. Let it cleanse your sins and your refuse. You are all now members of my family. In due time, the leaders of your country will unveil a new energy initiative. Finally, your great nuclear reactors will come to life again, enriching us all. Truly, those fortunate enough to be gathered here will be made prosperous, will be made fat with wealth.
We are in your debt, my generous sage. On behalf of all citizens of Japan, thank you for cleansing our nation. I've spoken to the minister. We're clear to begin reopening the power plants.
My humblest gratitude.
If I may be so bold, you are a ray of silver light that has shone upon our burdened economy. In so many words, a savior.
Let us not forget our silent partner, Ebina-san. We owe this day to you as well. You deserve far more glory than we can offer.
Indeed. You've done a great deal for us, Ebina-san.
You honor me, Chairman. Once my organization is restructured, I look forward to sharing the public eye with you. Till then, I graciously accept your guidance, now and in the future.
Apologies, gentlemen. I fear our time is up. I'm overdue for a ritual with my flock. Farewell.
Good news, Overseer.
What is it?
We secured the girl. She's coming in on the next boat.
And am I supposed to be impressed by this? Had you settled this earlier, I wouldn't have relied on Ebina's help. If ever there comes a day when he uses this against us, it'll be your last, Dwight.
There won't, I swear.
You have all been chosen. Father Bryce has granted you the right of fire. Now, forsake yourself to the flames and save these lowly sinners. Keep going! Their impurities have not been fully purged. They are to be unspoiled, nothing less.
You have made me very proud, my children of Palikana. Even if the world were to collapse into darkness, I'm confident your flames would light the way.
You're still awake? You're no good to her exhausted, you know.
Lonnie!
I'm so sorry, Akane-san. It's all my fault.
Fucking hell. What a sorry sight. Hey. Ah! I don't particularly give a shit if you run out the clock bawling like a child, but remember one thing. Kazuma Kiryu's still out there, and you've let that man down too many times already. He saw something in you. Somehow. Now get up.
You're right. It's time to go.
Start moving then. You've wasted enough time.
Yeah. Hmm? Yeah. Oh. Thank you.
Shit.
Hey. No.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Adachi-san. Is Chichan around? Hmm? She was here a while ago.
Shit. You don't think? Could she have bailed on us?
Seriously? Why would she do that now?
This whole time, Age has been using her to play us like suckers. Maybe she figured, now that the truth's out, we'd take revenge.
But Chichan tried to warn us, didn't she? When Palikana was on their way, she came clean. She has to know she's still one of us.
Well, think of it this way. If Chichan had given AG up just a few minutes earlier, Lonnie might still be here. Hanawa-san and Wong might still be alive.
I
I'm sorry, Kasuga, but Tomi's got a point there.
You too, Adachi-san. She must have had a good reason. Chichan wouldn't cut and run. I'm sure she's still around here somewhere. Chichan? Damn it, there's no answer.
Chitose, her name was? I just got a report in. She took off on her own a while ago.
Chichan?
Matter of fact, she swiped one of our pistols on the way out.
Huh?
That takes skill. My men know how to keep them under lock and key.
Yamai, when did Chichan leave? Do you know?
We clocked the piece missing just now. Girl must have left half an hour ago at least.
Wait, what would she want a gun for? Would she be going after Lonnie on her own?
No way in hell.
That's not what my gut's saying. She's going after them. AG and Polycana. She must know where they are.
We can't let her! Chichan will get herself killed!
Let's move, now!
Hey, wait! Hold on a minute. Chichan may know where she's going, but we don't.
Uh-huh.
Still good to go.
Don't you even dare.
Aloha again, Auntie.
Lonnie's been kidnapped. Akane-san could have been killed?
Guess word travels fast, huh?
What a fool I was, trusting a bunch of blundering punks. I leave them in your care and it all goes to pot? Lord, help me.
Come on, it's not like that. Wait, let us try to make things right. Chitose, do you remember her? Has she been by here?
Why? She finally get fed up with you dimwits? Actually, I think I did see her go by a little while ago.
Please say you know where she was headed.
What? Do I look like a mind reader? I've no clue, and plenty of times passed since.
Yeah, I get it.
Chitose's going after AG. That much we can be sure of. Either for payback or to rescue Lonnie. Either way, wherever he is, she'll be.
What's that mean for us?
It means if we find AG, we're bound to run into Chitose too.
No, shit. Well, we don't have any leads on him either.
Still another way to go. It's something. What do you think, Kasuga?
The Daidoji safe house, maybe? Hey-chan. He was there the whole time, keeping tabs on her every move. Maybe he left something we could use.
Well, stands to reason. Alright, let's give it a shot. The only thing, at least you're probably still working the scene. We'll just, keep our distance.
Yeah.
I'll be the one to say it. Chichan made this group feel a lot less skeezy. Am I wrong here?
You're not, no. But, it's worse when you call attention to it.
We were right to bolt from here when we did. The police sure moved fast on this one.
Yeah, I'd say they've already carried out the bodies. Either way, we're not getting any closer.
Ichiban, if they catch wind of you, it's over. No passport, and now no Kiryu-san or Daidoji faction to back you.
Really? Are you quite sure of that?
You guys! Whoa, who's this? You know him?
Perhaps you don't remember us. We served Hanawise as elite aides. During the attack, we were procuring Akane-san's plane. We had no idea what was coming. We're aware of what happened thanks to the safe house's surveillance camera. Eiji Mitamura was a Polycana operative, it seems.
This seems so... about Hanawa-san and everything.
You needn't say anything. His death wasn't your fault, Kasuga-san. Mitamura played his hand well and outwitted us all. We knew that Hawaii would be unfamiliar territory, yet we came short-staffed. Our focus on Polycana left us vulnerable to certain flanks. This was a miscalculation on the part of our superiors. We'll report it as such.
Well, jeez.
We are fully aware that, if not for you, Akane-san would still be missing or dead. Hanawa died believing in our organization and this mission.
If you say so. But it's not that easy for me to believe I wasn't partly responsible. Hope you get that. That's why I'm still involved here.
Believe me, we know your psych profile. We'd like to offer you our assistance.
What's that mean?
Let's find a better place to speak. Eiji Mitamura is in our sights now. We've much more intelligence than before. I'd like to share our findings with your party. It should prove useful.
What do you have in mind?
Perhaps Kiryu-san's old hotel room would serve? I trust you remember it. Our group will head there first. We shouldn't be seen traveling together.
They're pretty polite for a bunch of lizard people.
Hanawa must have raised them right.
Okay, we should go.
We've been waiting for you. Come in.
I'm curious. When Kiryu-san got here, were you the ones who booked the room?
Yes, we arranged it. We were aware of Kiryu-san's condition, but once again underestimated the dangers he would face. Initially, Akane-san's procurement was our sole and simple objective.
Yeah, but in that case, your mission would be accomplished by now. Akane-san's at Yamai's place as we speak. You could just grab her.
Indeed. Why don't you have a seat? This may take some time to explain. To put it briefly, Daidoji's plans now extend beyond Akane-san herself. Polycana's actions have illuminated certain aspects of the mission which were otherwise obscured. That is, Akane-san's charge, the girl Lonnie, is Polycana's true target.
So Daidoji faction, Yamai's gang, it's all the same story.
Excuse me?
Yamai was chasing Akane-san without any idea why, just like you. All over Hawaii, people were hunting Akane-san just because they knew someone else was too. Everyone, desperate for a little more pull underground or a one-up on their enemies.
I understand. From your perspective, we may seem all too similar. Except, we have always known why Akane-san was sought after by Polycana. It was no mere spurious chase.
What's it all about then?
This information is not to be uttered outside of this room. Polycana has negotiated a backroom deal with our government.
Oh, have they now? And so, you can do better than that?
Nuclear power is returning, and as for radioactive waste involved, Polycana has offered to dispose of it.
What?
We've been told Nele Island, their nerve center, possesses the facilities to see it buried. Polycana was able to coordinate this arrangement thanks to one man, Ebina, of the Seiryu clan.
Ebina? Seriously?
Waste is the ultimate quandary for any nuclear society. Reactors can pose more harm than good because of it. Considering that, Ebina and Polycana represented a true godsend. The men at the top couldn't be happier, of course. They could restart the generators, construct new plants, even export them to smaller nations for massive profit. However, the Daidoji faction knows when something is too good to be true. We are certain there's some sort of pitfall lying in wait here.
Okay, a pitfall? What do you mean?
We're not sure. The only people who would know for certain are the ones who offered the deal. To understand Polycana's true intentions, superficial negotiations will not suffice. We have to dissect them. And the only way to manage that is with the proper bait.
So they're just bait to you? Akane-san and Lonnie?
Yes. The Daidoji faction has seen fit to share that with us under the circumstances. Hanawa's death was unusually blindsiding.
So give it to us straight. You Daidoji guys. You're like actual evil masterminds.
We are a shadow power in Japan. That said, the shadows aren't what they once were.
So why come to Hawaii and play proxy war with Polycana? It can't just be as simple as stopping a bad deal.
You misunderstand us entirely. Our interests lie solely in the prosperity of Japan. We simply place our focus on long-term planning rather than short-term profit. Polycana's waste disposal is unlikely as secure as they claim, nor worth what they'd siphon from our taxes. When the future comes, what sort of country will our children inherit? That's the question every patriot must answer honestly.
Huh. Spoken like a true man in black.
I've got a question. Assuming we get Lonnie back, what would be your next move?
Just as before, we would escort her out of Polycana's reach. We still have our aircraft prepared.
Okay. In that case, let's say that right now, our goals are the same. Keeping Akane-san and Lonnie from Polycana's hands.
Certainly. Only one impediment. The man who betrayed us for the enemy.
Yeah. Eiji. You said before, you found out more about him?
Eiji Mitamura. Surprisingly, that's actually his real name. Started out as a political reporter for the Toto Post.
Eiji worked at a paper?
Indeed. Until his abrupt termination 5 years ago. After he was found guilty for vehicular assault.
Some kind of hit and run?
Seemingly. However, Mitamura insisted he was framed by Yakuza in his testimony. He specifically named the Arakawa family, saying they were colluding with the police commissioner.
What?
Apparently, he'd been on their case for some time, picking up evidence of corruption. Mitamura was good enough at his job to be considered a threat. And so, he had to be silenced. So, after another long, exhausting day on the beat, our reporter was driving home when... Suddenly, a pedestrian steps in front of his car.
Eiji says it was the Arakawa family setting him up.
No real proof, of course. Then the car's EDR footage was examined in court. The victim was moving erratically. Even so, there's still nothing conclusive there. And when the victim denied any connection to Arakawa, it was the final nail. Fortunately, with only minor injuries sustained, it was ruled a fairly slight driver's error. He got off with a fine of a few 100,000 yen. However, his public reputation was another matter.
Supposing the Arakawas really were behind the accident. Regardless of the verdict, they got what they were after the moment it happened. She said Eiji had no proof. Why do I feel like you know there's more to it?
Even if the Arakawa family planned the incident, Masumi Arakawa's involvement is doubtful at best. No single reporter, however much noise they're making, would draw the Patriarch's attention. That said, Joe Sawashiro is another matter entirely. We would have to admit, this seems quite like his handiwork.
Well, if it's really true, then Eiji and I have way more in common than I'd have thought. Mafia, Yakuza, whatever. We both had our lives fucked by these people.
Alright, so where does Eiji go from there?
After being let go from the post, he decided to take up a new cause. A non-profit organization, Bleach Japan.
Eichon? No way. He threw in with those bastards?
The Arakawa family had cost him everything. Yakuza abolitionists like Bleach Japan must have seemed quite noble. Hardly difficult to see why he turned to them. Mitamura flourished within their network. Ryo Aoki quickly took notice of him, gave him leadership over the entire Tokyo metropolis.
Wasn't Kume the head of the Yokohama branch? That's some trick of fate, huh, Kasuga?
Yeah. One thing, though. So if Eichan hates Yakuza as much as he seems to, why would he work with Ebina? Does he actually buy into the whole second dissolution story?
That's about the only reason that makes sense, given what we're hearing. A guy's so desperate for payback on the Yakuza. He'll help another Yakuza take them down.
Hold on, you really think so? Eiji's a true believer in the dissolution. Okay, maybe. But the things he's done? Helping the Mafia kidnap a little girl? I can't imagine crossing those lines for revenge.
Maybe you're less alike than you think.
Eichan will just have to give us answers himself.
All right, on. So what's next? Ebina recruits Eiji, who takes Chitose's channel over?
Once a reporter, always a reporter? Or a gossipy VTuber in this case.
And now, the channel's practically Ebina's mouthpiece.
Mitamura is likewise Ebina's proxy in Hawaii. Halikana's support strengthens him considerably. Lonnie is the key here. Without her, we fail. Kiryu's legacy, Anawa's sacrifice, all will amount to nothing.
Yeah, no shit, but we're still dead in the water over here.
Oh, Chichan sent me a text!
Whoa, what'd she say?
It's just a picture. Looks like some kind of bar? She just took it. Think Chichan wants us to meet her there?
Could that be where Eiji's holed up?
Tell me, any chance you know this place? Please say you do.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I got this.
Shit, yeah!
Kasuga-san, do you believe Lonnie's there as well?
We better get there fast. Find out.
Thanks, guys!
Anawa-san, I hope your faith in them proves wise.
Ichiban.
Hold on. Payphone. Don't see these too often in Japan either.
Well, most everyone's got a cell phone these days, so there's not much demand anymore.
You know, I used to collect telephone cards back in the day, actually. Pop idols on them.
Oh, right, that was a thing. You were big on collecting, Adachi-san?
I was, yeah. Until a coworker swiped one of my rare cards. Not a whole...
Right here, Ichiban. Club Guilty. Supposedly, it's one of the most exorbitant clubs in Hawaii. And seedy as hell.
I wonder what's going down.
Chichan's calling. Can you hear us? It's me. You okay, Chichan?
I was searching for Eiji. It was the only way I could think to make amends to you all.
You don't owe us amends. We can do this together. Just...
Please, listen to me. Eiji is inside. In Club Guilty, all the way in the back. A VIP table. He's drinking, laughing. There's polygana everywhere.
Okay, gotcha. Chichan, are you inside?
Yeah.
We're on our way. Let's do this as a team. Eichan's ours. We'll get Lonnie back too.
There's no time. And what are you saying? We're not on the same team. I betrayed you. Eiji manipulated you with my help. If you come after me, I might have to kill you too.
Well, you remember what I said to you back in District 5? Chichan, nothing's changed since then. I made the decision to trust you. That was my choice. No regrets. Believe me, everything's gonna be okay.
Never doubt this man's heart, girl.
Hang in there, Chichan. Tell her I said we're coming.
For God's sake, Tony, some speaker.
Okay. See you inside.
Okay.
Hey, it's Kasuga! The hell are you doing here?
I think a friend of mine has a table inside. You mind? I'll just squeeze through.
The balls on this guy. Hey, fellas! Looks like we got ourselves a new punching bag.
Hold on, Chichan. Almost there. Really pissing me off.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the hunt on you. Come on, do your work.
Open wide.
Do your work. All right. Do your work.
Take care. Let's go. Come get some. You can't handle it. Well,
gotcha now.
You're out.
Let's go.
Do your work.
Don't get caught. Going in. Gotcha.
Do your worst. Do your worst.
Huh? Want some of this? Oh yeah? Cool.
Do your worst. It's you and me. Do your worst. Looks like I'm up. Do your worst. Do your worst.
I'm up.
Do your worst.
Let's go.
Do your worst.
Now scram while you still can.
On to the next level. Now, inside.
as ever. Hey, Kasuga-san! Come on over! Now then. This should be one hell of a show.
Go ahead and enjoy yourself. I'll be right up. Ready? Let's dance!
I'm gonna make you spill. Okay, you asked for it.
Cool.
Open one! Ready as I'll ever be. Let's go! Let's go! You wanna go? I'm gonna put the hurt on you! Come on! You're in it! Got you now! Feeling good! Running low on our wimp. Oh, come on. Let's go. Going in. Gotcha. Ass kicking time. Let's go. Let's go.
Another one in the back.
Oh, that's fine work. Kasuga-san, look! Standing ovation.
He's not with you? Where did you take her?
Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry, but girl's already dead.
Huh? What'd you say?
Shit! No more fucking around!
Oh. If it's any consolation to you boys, we disposed of her ages ago, so don't blame yourselves, okay? You'd have never made it here in time. Came all this way for nothing. Sucks, doesn't it? But hey, you guys got to party at a trendy club at least. Night wasn't a total loss, right? Right? Oh, and Kasuga-san, you'll have to pay for the property damages. Sorry. See, this place has standards after all. Huh? Took you long enough.
Lonnie's still alive, isn't she?
Chito say.
Chi-chan?
I listened in on you saying that Bryce is expecting her. You were so good at spying on people. Never thought it'd be your turn. Where is she?
Bottom of the sea, probably.
You really think I won't shoot you?
Fine, fine. You win. Just calm down for a second. One question. How did you know I'd be here right now?
I snuck a GPS transmitter into your bag. Planted it at the Daidoji safe house, actually.
Can't believe I missed that. Oh, Kasuga-san, you see this? This woman we're dealing with? Treachery just flows in her veins. The girl's a fucking genius at it. See, that's why I used her. Her channel made that clear from the start.
I answered your question. Now talk. Tell me what I want to know. Where is Lonnie?
Right away.
Lonnie!
Chicho, behind you! Oh, that's a pretty bad cut. Hold still. Stop the bleeding. What were you thinking, Chichon?
Leave me and get Lonnie!
Just save your breath, would you?
Honestly, you'd shoot a man in cold blood? You know, your parents would be mortified by your behavior. Don't you regret being such a disappointment to Tara?
Fuck you!
That's garbage! Her parents would be proud! Anyone would with a daughter like her! Lonnie owes you her life. Great job, Chichon.
Ichiban.
Now, Lonnie's coming with us.
You're damn right. Can't bear to see her like that. We'll save her.
Let me fight too. I know I have no right to ask, but I'm begging you. Let me fight.
For sure. Good with you?
Like she'd even listen to me if it wasn't.
Let's make this quick. One of our team needs first aid. Now.
Yeah, that's right. Let's go!
You won't get any worse than you. All right, let's go.
You're in it now.
Don't whip out.
Take care.
Sure, I'll play with you.
Let's do this, guys!
Hell yeah!
Here's what true friends are made of!
Let's go, let's go.
Well,
Gotcha now.
All right, let's do it. Come at me. Going in. Come here.
Time to go all out.
One more for you.
Nice.
Oh, you still can.
Lonnie!
Come on!
This way!
Lonnie!
So persistent. Hey-chan, she's just a little girl! I'm still A-chan to you? Don't you understand at all? We were both lying to each other. Everything was an act. I was the poor kid in a chair, and you were a Yakuza with a human soul. Okay, Kasuga-san can have her. He's fought so hard. Take this too. They come in a set. Oh, don't squirm like that. These things explode upon impact. You better stay still. There we go. You can relax now. Lonnie-chan's all yours. Bryce might be mad, but he was only going to kill her anyway. This is more efficient in the long run. Please don't do this! Hey, John! I already told you. That's not my name. sucker. Oh, it's not a bomb, you imbeciles. It doesn't detonate on impact. This is what sets it off.
It's tear gas! Damn it!
Lonnie, up here!
How tenacious. Wrong way, though.
Chichon! Lonnie! Chichon! Damn it! Chichon!
Oiho, Kasuga-san.
Lonnie, where would they take her?
Probably Nelly Island, fast as they can. And delivered to Bryce.
Nelly Island, huh? The mystery destination. Alekana's holy land.
So, there's nothing more we can do?
None of you owe me your forgiveness. But for what it's worth, I'm sorry. Everything. I did everything he asked. Eiji had me over a barrel. I knew that Akane-san and Lani would eventually pay the price for it.
Can you tell us what you know, Chichon? Achan and Ebina. Anything more about them? And the Tatara channel, too.
Oh, yeah. And that channel really screwed us all, huh? That VTuber character. I mean, the person inside of her. That was Chitose, huh? And you'd say whatever AG told you to.
Right. But that only started about 3 years ago. I'd been streaming longer than that. I started out on my own for about 4 years.
But it wasn't a call-out channel or whatever at first,
Right. When I debuted, all I wanted was to talk about stupid, frivolous stuff. I came up with the name. Even drew the character myself. She didn't animate well back then. Just flipped between my crummy still drawings.
That's quite a difference from now.
And then, AG offered the channel funds to commission a big-time artist and increase viewership. She was still the Tatara that I designed, but she was different, too. Now, she was sexier. More chest shots and all that.
Tale as old as time. Being retold digitally. I can't imagine that felt too great on your end.
Back in the beginning, getting 10 viewers meant the world to me. It really was the time of my life. It was the first time I felt something real. You see, since I was born, everything was dictated by my parents. My hobbies, my schoolwork. Even my best friends, people I trusted for years, turned out to be on my father's take. The housekeepers would spy on me. They'd tell my parents everything I did.
How the hell can someone grow up like that?
My only reprieve was crawling under the covers at night to hide the glare of my phone. Then I could stream as Hisoka Tatara, and I could finally feel like myself. How dumb is that? Fake name, fake appearance, fake voice. But that's when I felt like the real me. The Tatara channel was something I started because I needed to escape. And then 3 years ago, it changed.
How'd it happen?
Around that time, a Fujinomiya cargo tanker sank. Do you remember? Over 20 crew members on board. And all of them died.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that, I think. Containers were overloaded. I caught some of the press conferences apologizing for it.
Well, totally missed that.
The Fujinomiya Group's chairman, my father, wanted to cover it up.
You're kidding me.
Completely by accident, I found the documents where my father ordered the information suppressed. Not only did they toss away human lives, they tried to act like it never even happened. I made copies and mailed those documents to every TV station and paper I knew. And then, nobody did a thing. So as ridiculous as it seemed, I brought it up on the Tatara channel.
Seriously? What happened then?
On a channel with an all-time high of 10 viewers, absolutely nothing. Well, no. There was some response. Fake. Who cares? Shitty vibes tonight. People peeled off one by one, till I was talking to an empty chat.
Hard to imagine it going differently, I guess.
Everyone swallowed the cover story about an out-of-season typhoon. That was when he found me. When Eiji Mitamura tracked me down.
What do you mean? He came to you in person?
Eiji was a reporter at a paper before that. The Yakuza ruined him, though, somehow.
Yeah.
And then, he found my stream. Tatara, he figured, must be someone close to my family. He also deduced that it was most likely a student. After that, I was the only one who fit the profile. We talked, and Eiji gave me a present. It was a script to read on my stream, written in much more provocative language.
A script? So he really was feeding you lines this whole time.
We called out the Fujinomiya's pull among the wealthy elite and the media. Named every name. Then, that video got picked up everywhere. It really had a buzz. Once it was all over the net, mainstream outlets couldn't ignore it. People started cutting deals. Executives who knew they were culpable coughed up more evidence for leniency.
Right, that explains it. Those press conferences I remembered seeing.
Yeah. The public's outrage kept growing, and soon, my father couldn't avoid the line of fire. He told me to get out of the country until things cooled down. Been in Hawaii ever since. It was nice. At first.
So, in a roundabout way, you ended up freeing yourself from your family. Now I get it. Bet your parents would have never let you dress like this.
What, too much skin for you? Actually, it makes for a pretty good disguise. So they don't object. You wouldn't know it by their faces when we video call, though. Because of the tanker scandal, and Eiji guiding the narrative, the Fujinomiya Group finally faced consequences. Honestly, I thought of Eiji like a savior back then. He was like some kind of modern-day hero, fighting for justice.
Chichan, anyone would have felt that way. So, if all of that happened 3 years ago, what came next?
Eiji and I started operating the Tatara channel jointly. Our entire focus was calling out corrupt public figures. Eiji would unearth scoops and write our scripts. His stories were accurate, well-researched, and most importantly, they were sensational. Politicians, CEOs, celebrities, he exposed anyone in power with something foul hidden in their closet. More and more people started watching our videos, of course. Our subscriber count kept growing so fast it was ridiculous.
That sounds like the Tatara channel we're familiar with now.
Believe me, I thought I was doing the right thing. With news media bought and paid for, they never would have gone after the people in charge like we did. And then, little by little, Eiji's scripts started going off the rails. He wrote about an ex-Yakuza who claimed he had reformed, but was still double-dealing in secret. At the time, it seemed like another legitimate exposé. But after that stream went out, more and more scripts came in about former criminals who were trying to make a new start. People who'd already paid their debt to society, made a spectacle of.
Well, he must have sensed his game plan at that point. Feed you and the viewers real scoops first to amass an audience, then Start on his actual objective.
Hisoka Tatara became a puppet, dancing on his shitty little strings. And I was being used to ruin the lives of people who didn't deserve it. I never wanted that. Tatara was never supposed to be like this. This vindictive little tattletale. It was all too much to take. So I told Eiji that I was leaving.
Except, he wouldn't let you quit.
That was when he threatened to go public with my real identity. And the name Ebina, his Yakuza benefactor, started getting thrown around. So I shut up and read the next script. The hero of Yokohama, exploiting ex-Yakuza to do his bidding.
Now I get it.
After that, you all know the rest.
Let me ask one thing. You defied Achan, even though he could ruin you. What made you do that?
Akane-san. Lani was all alone, and she protected her. She's an old woman, but still willing to risk her life to do good. Once I saw her, I just couldn't live with myself anymore.
I see.
But I know that doesn't make up for the channel. For all the evil I've done. Eiji frightened me so much, I couldn't openly oppose him. Back at Akane-san's house, when I, did what I did to you.
It was to buy you time, hoping you'd find Akane-san on your own.
Because Eiji had given me orders. Pose as the housekeeper, he said. And when Ichiban comes, get in with him. He was betting you'd find her before anyone else.
And so, Chichan, you thought that by stealing my clothes and getting me arrested for indecency, you were actually helping me out in the long run.
Yeah? I'm not a pro spy or anything. I was desperate. When Eiji asked what happened, I figure I'd make something up about unexpected trouble. Only... then Kiryu-san showed up and got involved. So at District 5, he gave me one last chance to start following you. If I failed again, he would tell my family everything I'd done.
What a scheme.
In the end, I was too weak and scared to do anything but go along with it. And now Hanawa-san and Wong are dead. Akane-san and Lani are still in danger. I can't make any more excuses. No more lies.
And you're not keeping anything else from us, right?
Right. I swear to you.
And we believe that? A born traitor will stab you in the back again and again.
You're right. I guess. There's nothing left to say.
Hey, you alright with this, Kasuga?
Tomi has a pretty valid point. Maybe traitors can't be trusted. Of course, Tomi also betrayed Yamai, so that's rich coming from him.
I just knew someone would bring that up. I knew.
Chichan, when we first met, for whatever reason, you took everything I had on me. Except this. You knew I wanted to give it to Akane-san. That it was important. We talked about it while we ate, remember? That's why you left it with me, isn't it?
Maybe. Or maybe I just thought I wouldn't be able to pawn it.
Could be. Either way, I appreciate it. Because it really is something important. And I never got to say this. Thank you, Chichan.
This fucking guy.
This was supposed to be my apology. Why are you like this? Okay. Thank you too, Ichiban.
Awesome. That takes care of all that. Lani's still Hawaii's hottest commodity, and Akane-san can't protect her anymore. As it is, there's nothing in the world that'll keep me from seeing this through. Everyone, I'll need your help though. Let's make things right for them.
Count on me.
Come on. Do you even have to ask?
Mm-hmm. I'm here to stay.
Yeah. Welcome back, Chichan.
So then, the Kasuga party is reunited once and for all.
Damn right. Now.
Cheers!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aloha!
Aloha. Thank you.
Hey, you there!
Eyes on you.
Come on!
Okay.
Take your best.
You making fun of me?
Prepare yourself!
Come together! Yeah! Are you scared? Open wide!
All right. Spinning.
I'm up! Going in! Gotcha!
Okay, I'm up.
Give it your best shot.
You're in it now! Soar even higher!
This sucks!
Ready when you are.
Don't whip out now. Oh, we'll see, I guess.
I'm just not normal.
Spinning.
Take this! Gotta do something about this. Gotta hold it together.
Okay. Oh,
Ready when you are.
Brace yourself! Come on, guys! I'm lively!
Feeling better.
looks like I'm up.
You're in it now!
Got you now.
What?
Come together!
Well, I'm
Cool.
waiting.
I'm all over it.
Okay, I'm up.
You want to go it all?
All right. Here I come. Hey, who's dead?
Pain in the ass. Look at me go!
Should I open it? Sweet! Huh? Whose number is this?
Kasuga, we've got trouble here. Some of my men have flipped. They're giving Palikana the old lady.
Hold on, Yamai? Is Akane-san alright?
Just get over here. Be ready to go to war.
Akane-san's in trouble?
We need to get to Yamai's place, now!
Your face pisses me off!
Hey, quit staring!
Open this goddamn door! You got 5 seconds before we break it down!
What the hell? Aren't those Yamai's people? This is crazy!
Boss, Kasuga's here.
Good. Show him my face.
Hey, incoming. That guy doesn't look like he's Yakuza, does he?
You!
Aloha, Ichiban Kasuga.
Right! You behind this crap?
Buddy, I'm just a messenger. Which reminds me, my business partner would like a quick word.
Oh, you just never give up, Kasuga-san.
Hey, John.
Didn't I tell you? Stop calling me that.
H-chan, you were in Bleach, Japan, weren't you? And a reporter before that. The Arakawa family set you up, though, right?
So?
All of this, is it all payback against the Yakuza for wrecking your life?
What if it is?
If it is, why endanger Akane-san and Lani for your revenge? They've done nothing to you. You want to get even? Why don't you take me alone?
Huh?
I'm an Arakawa family member. I'm why Bleach Japan went under. H-chan, if there's anyone in the world who still deserves your hatred, it's me. What do you want? You could torture me, skin me, kill me? Where are you? Oh, come running!
Hey, Ichiban, think this through, would you?
Oh, how quintessentially you, Kasuga-san. Really now? Why would I ever trust you? A Yakuza, with his back to the wall, would say anything. Besides, Lani's a more important capture than you'd ever be. I want every Yakuza to suffer, not just one. Ebina-san can make that happen once he has the girl.
Eiji, listen, it's me! What are you trying to do?
No. I'm not interested in your questions. Don't you have more pressing matters to attend to? Little old Akane is going to need your help very soon. Yamai's territory is up for grabs, you see. Dwight's offered it to whoever snatches her first. Naturally, Palikana supports his decision.
The hell?
This is Hawaii, Caron. Gang or police. Palikana signing the checks. Any guppy Yakuza who wants to survive in this pond better swear up to the kahuna. And word's out. Yamai and the old woman are the price to buy in.
To be frank, Lani is all that we really needed. Old Akane is of no practical use to me. Save for one precious thing. Her being your mother. Kasuga-san, you want me to torture you, you say? What better way than this?
Now go! Find the boss and the old woman!
Your deaths will be streamed worldwide. This is our last Ohio, Kasuga-san.
We'll see about that. Nobody's dying here tonight, and you and I are far from done. Let's do this!
Okay, you asked for it.
Okay, I'm up.
Don't get caught! Oh, come on, bring Looks like I'm up. Got you now. Yeah. Open wide. I'm up. Let's go. Come here.
Ouch!
You wanna go?
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Okay, I'm up.
Scram while you still can. Hey, I'm even stronger.
Nicely done, Kasuga-san. Oh, but I'm afraid there's no time to rest.
Oh, man, we're gonna be here all day at this rate.
Chitose's right, Kasuga. We should pull back for now.
Damn it! Let's try that building!
I think we lost him.
Not quite. I knew you'd run in here eventually.
It's H-Chan again. Where the hell is he?
Are there cameras here or something?
Oh, indeed there are. I'm watching every move you make. Now then, try your best to stay afloat.
They're over here!
Little game of runaround for you, eh, Kasuga-san?
You're going down.
Okay.
Don't get caught. Oh, come on, let's go.
Well, I'm waiting.
Are you getting scared?
Open wide!
Copy that.
Come on!
Okay. Prepare yourself!
Oh, come on, bring it!
Sure, I'll play with you.
Brace yourself! I'm not letting us lose!
Let's go, let's go!
Take your best shot!
Ready when you
Got
are.
you now! This might sting a little! This'll do! Get shot!
Feeling good! Let's go! Come here!
Okay, I'm up.
Let's get it done! Open wide! I got it!
Ready as I'll ever be.
Huh?
Time to go all out.
All right, let's do it.
Me too.
Let's go, let's go!
I can do this.
That's no one in the back.
Who knew I had it in me? Oh man, what the hell is this?
Oh, there you are. I was starting to get bored. But because you've made it this far, Kasuga-san, I have a special present just for you.
Oh, come on. Who would have thought we'd be doing this song and dance again?
I'm sorry, again? What the hell is wrong with you guys?
Here they come! Get ready!
Okay.
Come on!
Oh, come on, bring it!
Here we go!
Right on!
Care to dance?
Be honored! Let's get it done!
Don't wuss out
You
now.
wanna go?
Now then.
Don't get caught!
Oh, come on, bring it!
Here's the one!
Hey! You've refound me!
Oh, yeah, yes, thank you.
Delivery!
Thanks so much for waiting. Been looking forward to this one.
Hey, hey! Looks like I'm up.
You're in it now!
Here I
do this!
Are you getting scared? Stormwood's out now.
Ass kicking time!
Take your best shot.
Oh, damn, there's no way.
Now then!
Gotcha now!
Time to go all out!
All right.
Come on. Let's go. Let's go. No mercy.
Let's get it done!
Get alive.
Are you getting scared?
Take your best shot.
Much better.
Oh, come on!
Call me anytime. I'll catch you later.
Now then! I can do this!
You want to go?
Stormwood's out now.
You're in it now.
Here!
Hey!
Oh, we'll see, I guess.
Here I come.
You're out of here!
Sure, I'll play with you. Okay, I'm up.
Let's go.
Be right with
Hey,
you.
Thanks, Joe. Cool.
Oh, brace yourself. Come on, guys. We're so lively. Take your best shot. All right, let's do it. Going in.
Oh, damn, there's no way. Gotcha now!
Time to go all out!
Don't get caught. Don't get caught.
Prepare yourself!
Ass kicking time!
Open wide. Don't let your guard down.
Woo! Ready when you are! I can do this!
Take your best shot. You're in it now.
Here I come. This might sting a little. This'll do. Get that!
Pain in the ass. Let's go! No mercy!
Let's get it done!
Woo! Brace yourself! Safety first! Let's roll!
Hey, thanks.
Time to go all out.
Now scram while you still can.
Think I'm getting stronger. On to the next level.
Hey, I'm even stronger now.
Nice! Look at me go!
Think I'm getting better at this. Guess I'm a fast learner.
Yeah.
Most impressive. Still, I wonder how long you'll last.
Hey, this way! Come on!
Some guys just can't take a hint.
Shit! The hell do we do now?
Ichiban! Over here! Hop on!
Hey, good idea, Tommy. So we're gonna fight them with this, right?
Are you nuts? A mob that size, they'll flood us in no time.
You think I don't know that? Just shut up and let me drive, all right?
Wait, you're not... Oh, no, 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 no!
Here we go! Hang on tight, guys!
We're gonna die!
Hey!
Ready to rumble! Don't think this was part of the plan. Mai's gonna be pissed.
Well, we're here to help him, right? We'll look past it. Yeah!
Open wide!
You call that shit driving?
If I still had my badge, your license, mine.
Hey! Easy there, driver's ed. I got us in, didn't I?
Dumbass. Now, whatever, let's make this quick. Kasuga's waiting for us. I'm up! Let's go! Gotcha!
Well, I'm waiting. Prepare yourself!
Looks like I'm up.
You're in it
Okay, I'm up.
頭かち割るぞこら
Let's go.
Don't wuss out now.
Going in. Come here. Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Take your best. Brace yourself. No dying allowed. Much better.
Thanks.
All right. Yeah, I heard you missed us.
You guys in one piece?
Yeah, we're fine. Time to take these chumps down.
You're in it now. See.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm up. Prepare yourself. All in the ring.
Cool.
Oh, you getting scared?
Open wide. Come on, guys. Lively. Don't get caught.
Sure, I'll play.
Let's go. Let's go. Here I come. Gotta be easy. Don't let him get.
All right, let's do it. Don't get caught.
Now then.
Oh, come on. Bring it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
ぶっ殺してやんよ
Ass picking time.
Ready when you are.
Oh, you getting scared?
Brace yourself. I got it. Open wound here.
Ready as I'll ever be. Gotcha now.
Feeling good. You're in it now. Going in.
I can do this.
Take your best shot.
Woo! Prepare yourself.
Bleeding like crazy. This sucks. Go.
Sure, I'll play with you. Woo! Ready when you are.
Get alive.
頭かち割るぞこら
Let's rock. Feeling better.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well, I'm waiting.
Take your best
どうした
shot. Come on.
Here I come.
Time to go all out.
Oh, come on. Break.
しびるんじゃねえぞ
I'm not a same team.
Hey,
go! Hey! I'm a cop!
Now then.
Let's get it done!
Bring it!
Here's the one!
Counting on ya!
Come on!
Hey, thanks, yo!
I can do this. Prepare yourself. I feel
Ready as I'll ever be. Gotcha now!
time to go all out.
Let's go!
Hey,
yo!
hey.
Alright!
Ouch.
Ass kicking time!
Sure, I'll play with you.
Alright, you wanna go?
Alright.
Open wide! Not letting us loose!
Now then.
Hey, thanks, yo!
Feeling good!
Oh!
Want some of that?
Let's go, let's go! Yo, let's do that thing!
Alright!
Watch where you're looking!
You might get hurt!
Losing I'm just not feeling it.
Here we go.
Right on!
Care to dance?
Be honored! Let's get it done! Here it comes! Get lost! Don't get cocky!
Sure, I'll play with
You wanna go?
Thanks,
Hey,
yo!
hey.
Call me anytime. Later. Ready as I'll ever be. Here I come.
Ouch. Sorry if I messed this up.
Let's finish it. Easy cake.
Better let that one in the back.
Grab while you still can.
Nice. I'm getting too old for this.
Glad the gang's all here. Let's roll! Not too bad.
Okay, you asked for it.
Okay, I'm up.
Don't get
Looks like I'm up.
You're in it now.
Got you now. This might sting a little. This'll do. Get
Yeah.
Ready when you are.
That's how it's done. Who knew I had it in me?
Okay, you asked for it.
Okay.
Cool. Are you getting scared?
Brace yourself.
Ready when you are.
All right. Here I come. This might sting a little. This'll do. Get I think we were too much for.
Think I'm getting stronger.
Awfully quiet here.
I know what that means. Probably a trap waiting on the next floor. Let's take a quick breather, yeah?
Welcome, Kasuga-san.
Hey-chan?
Oh, you didn't think you'd outwit me, did you? Really, Kasuga-san, I know you all too well by now. Every simple little thought.
Must be easy squawking up in your perch like that.
This coming from your mice pet.
Say what?
Hey-chan, throw whatever you want at me. I'll just bash my way through. I'm a simple man after all.
You'll lose your edge sooner or later. I can't wait. Anyway, I think we've said enough. Best of luck to you.
I'll sue you. The battle is on.
Okay. Prepare yourself.
Open wide. Come on, guys. Look lively.
Let's go.
You think I'm stupid?
Ready when you are.
Got you now. This might sting a little. This'll do. Get
Feeling good. Let's go. Come here.
Oh, would you really hit me?
Okay, I'm up.
Here I come.
Right,
I can do this.
Let's go.
I love spilling tea.
Thanks,
Hey,
yo.
thanks.
No more games.
Are you getting scared?
Go get some!
Time to go all out. Prepare yourself.
I feel great.
Gotcha now. This might sting a little. This'll do. Get
Ass picking time.
Don't wuss out now.
Brace yourself. Don't let your guard down. Feeling good.
Come on!
Let's go.
I can do this.
Come on.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Let's get it done.
You ain't shit!
All right, let's do it. Going in.
Smoke? You're kidding. Poison?
We're not gonna let this stop us.
It's coming from those machines. We gotta destroy them.
Let's go.
Do your worst. Screw your wuss out now.
Take your best shot. Don't get caught.
Gotta hold it together.
Ready when you are.
Open wide. Safety first. Much better.
Thanks.
Oh, we'll see, I guess. Here I come. This might sting a little. This'll do. Get do your worst.
Pain in the ass.
Do your worst.
You think I'm stupid? All fun, no fight. This
Do your worst. Do your worst.
Sorry if I messed this up.
What?
Do your worst. Do your worst. Yeah. Do your worst. Do your worst.
This sucks. Brace yourself. No dying allowed. Let's rock.
Do your Oh, worst. damn, there's no way. Gotcha now. This might sting a little. This'll do. Get do your worst.
I'm just not looking well.
Let's go. Come at me
Don't
already.
put down now.
Don't get caught. Let's go. You're in it now.
Are you getting scared?
Oh, we'll see, I guess.
You wanna go?
Ready when you are.
Come at me already!
Alright.
Thanks.
Sorry if I messed this up.
Take your best shot.
Prepare yourself.
All in the wrist. I'm just not feeling it.
Pain in the ass.
Oh, come on. Bring it.
Going in!
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. There's no way.
Oh, yeah?
Here I come.
I need a break.
Be right with you. Well, I'm
Yeah. Don't get caught.
Come at me already!
sure I'll play with you.
This ought to help.
Gotta do something about this. Let's go!
Yes, you got it, Kasuga-san.
Let's get this over with.
Take your best shot.
Oh!
Here.
Feeling better.
I'm waiting.
Gotta hold it together. Open wide! Safety first! Much better.
No! Shit. Oh, we'll see, I guess. Yo, let's do that thing!
Okay!
Watch where you're looking!
You might get hurt!
I need a break.
Don't get caught. Woo!
I'm struggling here. Going in! What? This sucks. Let's do this, guys!
You got it.
Here's what true friends are made of!
Oh, damn it. There's no way.
Ready when you are.
Come at me already!
Here you go.
Hey!
Sorry if I messed this up. I'm just not feeling it. I needed that.
Ass kicking time!
You don't know when to quit.
Don't look out now.
looking forward to this one.
Well, I'm waiting.
Thanks, yo.
Let's go. Let's go.
Don't get caught.
Get alive. Got you now.
Feeling good. You're in it now.
Now then.
We get scared?
Let's go. Oh, you always just boring. Here we go.
Time to go all out.
All right. You want to go? Don't get caught.
Prepare yourself.
I love spilling tea.
Thanks, yo. Let's get it done.
Me too.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, come on. Bring it.
Thanks, yo.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Come at me already.
Here you go.
Thanks. Okay, I'm up.
I love spilling tea.
Thanks, yo. All right, let's do it.
Don't wuss out now.
Now then.
It's go time. Want some of this? Ass kicking time. You want you always this boring.
Hey, call me anytime.
I'll catch you later.
Looks like I'm up.
Don't get
Here I come. You're out of here.
Oh, prepare yourself.
feeling good. Let's go. Let's go. Cool.
Woo! Well, I'm waiting.
Brace yourself. Not letting us loose. Oh yeah?
Let's go. Let's go.
Bingo!
That's how you do.
That's how it's done.
On to the next level.
Hey, I'm even stronger now. Who knew I had it in me?
Look at me go! Nice!
Think I'm getting better at this? I'm a fast learner.
Lonnie's coming back with us. And Akane-san's staying right here. As for you, Eichan, you'll be seeing me soon. There's lots of things I need to say to you. Hang tight.
Forgive me. I'm nothing but trouble.
Akane-san, were you hurt?
Nah, not a one could make it past me. Fucking ashamed they ever wore my colors.
It might still be dangerous here for a while.
Who you talking to? It's been dangerous here from day one. Besides, I'm pretty sure I got all the backup I need.
I wouldn't mess with you. I screwed up. Lonnie was taken during the attack.
So, what's next?
She's at Nelly Island, if she's anywhere. Akane-san, no one knows where the place is. Is it possible you two?
I'm sorry, I don't. They guard that secret tightly. Even among the devout, it's only the few in the inner circle who are told.
I understand. No use worrying about it then. We'll find her, no matter what it takes. Now, I just need you to get yourself somewhere safe, okay? See you soon. Right. Ready to move?
Chill there, Kasuga.
Huh?
Akane-san, take a few minutes together.
It's just... Lonnie's still out there, and...
You can get back to Lonnie as soon as you do this. Talk to that one now. Talk, while there's still time for talk.
All this time, we haven't had a chance to speak. There are things I'd like to say.
Me too. Yamai was, right about that.
Sawashiro-san wrote me letters. I actually know quite a bit about you. Shangri-La's manager took you in as a baby. Kamurocho folks looked after you growing up. By middle school, you were a hellion. Fighting must have come naturally to you.
Well, wait a sec. Things back then... I made a lot of mistakes. Hey, if Captain Sawashiro told you all that, does that mean he kept tabs on me as a kid?
Sawashiro-san always had an eye on you, for my sake. But then... you called Masumi-san for help one day. Almost like it was fate.
I don't know if I believe in fate. I'm sure grateful it happened that way, though.
I know what happened to you after all that. They had you take the blame for a murder. 18 years. So much lost time.
Akane-san.
The skin's gone tough. You've been fighting for so long.
No, it's not how you think.
Forgive me. I left you and Masumi-san alone. I was scared and ran away. I'm sorry. With all my heart, I'm sorry.
apologize to me, Akane-san. There's nothing to be sorry for. Of course, I had tough times now and then. You wouldn't believe what Captain Sawashiro put me through. So yeah, maybe I've had a pretty crazy life, all things considered. Know what, though? Everyone else has to. Akane-san, we all deal with life as it comes. You did, and I still got to meet you. What more could I ask for? Like you said, I always had people looking out for me. And the boss was the best father in the world. Honestly, I'm so lucky. Look, Akane-san, truth be told, I don't know for sure if you gave birth to me or, you know what I mean? But if it was you, then I've only got one thing to say. You gave me my life. I'm very grateful.
Ichiban. I'm grateful too. Thank you. How strange.
What?
Just now, I saw Masumi-san standing where you are.
Oh, come on. You know that's the best compliment I can imagine, right? Hey, that's right. I remember now. Here, Akane-san. I came here to give you this. Boss's, Masumi Arakawa's remains. I'd like you to have them.
Thank you. Thank you. I've missed you, Masumi-san. Oh.
Daigo Dojima, Taiga Saijima, and Goro Majima, huh? Yeah, add Kiryu-san to the mix and you've got yourself a Yakuza Hall of Fame.
Yeah, maybe in the sense that we're all retired.
So you're going, right? To see him, I mean?
Yeah, I'm leaving now.
Is that a fact? Don't know if you meant this, but, you don't think you're flying solo, do you? Like that'd help. Come on now, Kiryu-san. Someone's gotta watch your ass.
Not exactly how I'd have worded it, but he's right. We're in this together.
Thanks, guys. Gonna be a long trip. Let's make sure we're ready.
Ho-ho!
Yeah.
Good you're here, Kiryu. Have everything? Yeah, let's straight over to Stardust. Kazuki and Yuya are both working there today. Hope you're prepared for this. We're giving that bucket list some weight to it. And there it is. Kamurocho's prevailing host club, Stardust.
Prevailing, huh? They've come a long way, I suppose.
Obviously, the Jingon occupation brought some drastic changes a while back. Now it's returned to its more traditional roots, so to speak. That Kazuki boy's always had a vision.
You're not kidding. That's not just traditional. It's downright nostalgic.
Huh? Yuya. Huh. Honestly, things never change. Right in the middle of the street.
Like I give a shit who you're with. The Tojo clan couldn't even get protection money from us. Get out of here. Don't come back again.
You're freaking dead! We're gonna ruin this joint!
But the best you got for me? Real Kamurocho natives sneeze better threats. Let me teach you. Never screw with the big boys.
Hey, isn't that... Oh, my gosh! Kazuki-san!
He's the coolest! And Yuya-san's here too! Oh, I'm ascending.
Nicely done, Yuya. You're as fearless as the day I met you.
Kazuki-san. I'll cover the outside. You worry about business on the inside.
You know how boring it is without you in there? Come. There's always more to do.
On it.
Wow! So chic!
Stardust! I want to marry this place!
Seems as popular as ever, huh?
I suppose so. I appreciate you helping me get one last look at them.
Slow down. Hey, that was the owner just now, right? Hell of a show.
Oh, yeah, wasn't it?
Those crooks were looking for protection money. Amazing how you all beat them back. And by the looks of it, business is booming for you boys.
Suppose so. We're pretty old-fashioned as host clubs go. Our competitors like to say we're behind the times. But Kazuki-san's a great boss, and with him in charge again, we're all eager to work here. The fact that he still pulls in such young fans is especially motivating. Us young bloods have to keep up.
I'm glad to see people still admire Kazuki and Yuya.
That'll never change. They've always been a different breed. And Kamurocho fixtures for decades. Most people have forgotten by now that the Jingon Mafia took this place some time ago. They had money, weapons, people. Things got really rough for a bit.
Jingon used Stardust to launch their Kamurocho expansion. It was a smart play.
Oh, mister, you know your stuff. Have you heard the entire history behind it all? As to why the Jingon was targeting Kamurocho in the first place, I mean. You see, the Korean Mafia was beaten, badly, by Tojo Clan Yakuza back in the 80s. Meaning, no offense, you two look like you might have been around back then. Do you know about the Dragon of Dojima?
Yep, I've heard the name before at least.
I figured. No one who knows anything about Kamurocho wouldn't know Kazuma Kiryu, after all. Yeah, Kiryu-san was a legend who kicked the Jingon out almost single-handedly. Kazuki-san and Yuya, though, had the misfortune of being his friends. So, when the Jingon Mafia finally came back, they went straight for Stardust in retribution. You could say Kazuki-san was just another victim of Kazuma Kiryu's legacy of violence.
Huh. Not exactly sure that's accurate. You know?
Don't you think? I gotta say, this city's story has always been about honest people paying for the underground sins. At least the Jingon are dead and buried now, anyway. Kiryu-san too, so I've been told. And with all of them gone, it fell to Kazuki-san to rebuild on his own. It kills me to think of him having to bow his head to every moneylender in town. If those criminals could hear me from hell, especially Kiryu, I'd have some words for him.
I see. Fair enough. I'd say you've got a point.
Hey!
Thanks for your time. Hope we didn't bother you.
No, of course not. No bother at all, sirs.
Hey, where are you going? This isn't what we came for. Kazuki and Yuya are coming to Serena in a little while.
Don't tell me you invited them there.
I'm not saying you have to reveal yourself. It's just a chance to hear them, see how they're really doing.
No. I saw for myself they're doing well. And I've heard enough.
Oh, come on, don't say that. I promise you, whatever that toddler of a host said, Kazuki and Yuya don't agree with him. I've never heard them utter one word of resentment.
Even still,
Honestly, just come upstairs. What's a Kamurocho trip without revisiting this place anyway? Think of it as part of the tour. Ah, there you are. Good to see you, Kazuki, Yuya.
Likewise. Thank you for inviting us.
Not every day the legendary detective of Kamurocho asks you out for drinks.
Is that the kind of barefaced flattery Stardust customers get treated to, Yuya?
That wasn't flattery. Everyone knows I speak my mind, pure and simple.
All right, all right.
Hey, by the way, this place is empty. You didn't, reserve the whole bar for us, did you?
Not at all. This is the slow time of night. Always clears out around now.
Come on, Yuya. Don't be presumptuous.
Okay, Kazuki-san, but I bet you were thinking the same thing.
Here it is, trying to clear your name by muddying mine. I apologize for that, Date-san.
Oh, get this, Date-san. Know what happened earlier? Some small-timers actually came around for protection fees.
Yeah, I saw. Happened to be down the street during the confrontation. Well fought. Don't tell anyone I said that. Technically, I probably should have arrested you.
How are you always so up to date?
Rolling on Stardust's front door just now? Gotta say, it actually brought back memories.
Yeah? Of what sort?
Huh. Do you have to ask? I'm sure we're all thinking the same thing.
Yep. Dead to rights, yeah?
Come on, don't keep me in suspense.
Back in the day, Yuya would hurl Yakuza hither and yon from our doorway. Let's say for one, Kiryu-san, naturally.
I get it now. Of course he'd come to mind.
Hard to believe that was almost 20 years ago now.
Yeah, crazy. I can count on one hand the fights I've lost in my life, but I've never felt strength like his before or since. That first night, he looked just like any other mid-rank soldier come to squeeze us.
Huh. Little did you know you were picking a fight with the Dragon of Dojima.
Time never slows down, huh? Soon, Kiryu-san will have been dead for as long as I knew him when he was alive.
Yuya keeps a bottle on reserve just in case he ever shows up again someday. One of our most expensive bottles, in fact. Doesn't exactly help our bottom line.
Well, Yuya's not alone there. Sometimes I'm stunned he's been gone so long.
Bet everyone in this district who ever met the guy feels that, now and again.
Maybe. Still, he had a way of bringing trouble wherever he went, wouldn't you say? Stardust must have surely suffered over the years because of him, no? Your doorman has something of a grudge against him, in fact.
Can't in good faith deny that, I guess. Talk about someone the world just has it out for. There were times he'd waltz in, and you'd know a storm was coming. I don't know. Do you think Kiryu-san would forgive me if he heard me say that?
It's fine. If you're still carrying this with you, might as well let it out.
Okay. The thing is, no one ever took the brunt of it worse than Kiryu-san himself. When that man clenched his jaw and furrowed his eyes, all your doubts would disappear.
I'll never forget the first time we met. He was ready to overthrow the Tojo clan, all on his own. But then, he found a little girl worth 10 billion yen, and decided to protect her like she was his own blood. After that, Kiryu-san became an icon to the city. Anyone who knew him knew the courage he could instill. Every twist and turn, all our troubles and hard times felt bearable then.
Yeah, that's what Kiryu-san was to us. That's why it's so hard to believe he's gone for good.
Hey, Date-san.
Hmm?
Why tonight? Why invite both of us here all of a sudden? Did anything happen recently?
What do you mean?
I wonder. News of Kiryu-san, perhaps? A sighting, a rumor, a word? Some sliver of evidence somehow suggesting that his death was a feint?
Don't do this to yourselves. I'm sorry, but I called you because I felt like seeing some old friends.
I see. And that's all it is?
Come on. Can you blame us for hoping for something more?
You too.
Kazuki-san likes to say that Kiryu-san deserves to have us honor his legacy. That's why Stardust was worth all the scraping and clawing it took to get it back.
Yeah, that must have been difficult. But from the looks of it, Stardust has truly recovered. Kamurocho itself even, like the city's healing from Tenkaichi Street out.
For the first time in a long time, I think I'd be proud for him to visit us again. I'd like him to know that we're still standing. I suppose I understand Yuya and his bottle now.
It's all right. I have a feeling he's damn proud of the both of you. Believe me, there's not a doubt in my mind. I should apologize for dragging you all the way up there. I know you're busy.
You don't have to do that. I appreciate all the work it took.
Kazuki and Yuya, well, feel free to tell me I was right. Those two have always looked up to you. Maybe Kamurocho can become a little bit better if its people don't forget the man who fought for it. How was it hearing all that?
It was good. I felt happy. Like listening in on your own funeral, though.
Yeah, that's understandable, I suppose. Although, what better way to find perspective on the life you've led than that? No one expects they're the poor bastard everyone will say good riddance over. Except maybe you. You think you only ever put people in danger. I'm gonna prove to you you're wrong. I'm working on another clandestine reunion. Stay in touch until then.
Thanks for the drink. See you again soon.
Good night, Kiryu. Do your best to hold on to what they said.
Impressive stuff.
It's good to see you, Suzuki-san.
Thanks. All right if I stop in?
No need to ask. You're always welcome here, friend. Sir? Is there something on my face?
No, of course not. I apologize.
Just a little joke I have. After all, there's always something on my face.
Can I ask, have you been in Yokohama a long time?
Well, now, I haven't kept count. Must be over a decade at this point.
Huh. That is quite a while. One more question, sorry. Do you happen to have a favorite food?
Good question. Why do you ask?
Cold noodles. Any chance you're, partial to them?
Guilty as charged. I do fancy a bowl now and again, yes.
It's just... I once knew someone who preferred them as well. He was practically an older brother to me. And you bear such a striking resemblance to him. I couldn't help thinking that, maybe... Forgive me. This isn't your concern.
Nonsense, sir. So long as I'm proprietor, my customers' concerns are my own.
Makes me feel a bit better to hear that.
Suzuki-san, I get the sense you've endured some hardships. Enough time spent behind a bar, you can read most by their face alone.
Then tell me, bartender, what do I have on my face?
You were always strong. So you never learned to ask for help. And too few know when you've been hurt. That's the impression I get, anyway.
I see.
I'm joking again. That's how almost every man starts seeing himself past middle age. Especially the ones with such worn and chiseled faces.
Sounds like that must apply to you, too.
Before I came to own this place, I also lived in a world with no room for weakness. Forget it. It's not important.
Whatever you say.
Let me put it like this. I was raised believing that vulnerability was the enemy of survival. I carried that dogma with me for too long. Is it the same for you, perhaps, Suzuki-san?
Are you saying your outlook's changed since then?
I accept help when offered now, to one degree or another, while trying to give those around me whatever help I can. And I'm content with how things are. Maybe that's what it means to have a real home. And to do more with life than just survive it.
That's an admirable point of view.
You've fought so many battles and loved so many people. Maybe all that's left of you are your scars. How could anyone call this a just world when men like you can't be promised a good, proud ending?
Come on. How do you know you say that to all the guys?
I'm saying it to you. Saying it as someone who's found a happiness here that I worry you never could. Again and again, you've been denied peace and rest. You've been denied something as precious as your name itself. But right now, for this one moment, you have people willing to help you if you ask them to. After all the tragic mistakes, their camaraderie is what proves you're still a noble man.
Hey, is it just me, or are they staring at us right now?
The bartender's never usually so chatty. Wonder what they're saying.
I can't simply tell you to embrace vulnerability, but try depending on them while you can. After all, you're getting up there in years. You're almost too big to be told what to do.
It's uncanny. You're so much like him, bartender. My old Aniki in another life.
May I say, sir, that if the day does come when you're able to take back your name, I'd like to see you then. We'll speak frankly. Neither of us will have anything left to hide. I'll pour you a drink worthy of yourself that day. On the house. Naturally.
For what it's worth, I liked this drink too. I think I should go. Thank you for the conversation, bartender.
The pleasure was mine, friend. Always happy to help.
Appreciate it. So long.
Now you know why it's called Survive. Names are such powerful things.
Found it. Picture perfect. Feels like just yesterday. Ah, that takes me back. Ah, that takes me back. This brings back memories. Ah, that takes me back. Feels like just yesterday.
I'm not a loser.
It's my turn. Try to block this. Got you now.
Allow me.
Who wants to go?
Think you can handle this?
Yeah.
Out of my way! Fight me!
Let's do it.
Here we go.
You picked the wrong opponent.
Good warm up.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。
I can't breathe.
Hey, what's the matter? Are you all right?
I'm having a fit.
Got it. Just hold on.
No. Stop.
This isn't the time for that.
Even if I survive this.
Damn it. If he's refusing an ambulance, how can I help him? Should I look for a hospital nearby? I need to pause for a moment and think. Hey, how you?
Okay.
If he's refusing an ambulance, how can I help him? But what are the chances of finding a hospital? Wait a minute. That's right. Emoto Medical Clinic. Home to Kamurocho's best physician. He'll treat this guy for free. It's been ages since we first met. Wouldn't matter if all of society turned its back on you. Doc Emoto doesn't refuse anyone in need. I respect the man. Good to know he's still kicking. Hang in there, all right? I'm gonna get you to a doctor. Doc, sorry to barge in. It's an emergency. Huh? Where's Dr. Emoto?
I'm Dr. Emoto, but if you're looking for my father, he's out currently. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Then you must be.
But didn't you just say there's an emergency? Let's not waste time chatting. What's the situation? Can patient move on his own?
A homeless man collapsed. He's having some sort of attack. He's on the street right now and won't take an ambulance.
Understood. This kind of thing is fairly typical. My apologies, but I'll need your help carrying him in.
Is he all right now?
Yes, he's fine. He's actually one of my father's patients. This tends to happen from time to time. Though, this time around, it was your intervention that ended up saving him.
That's a relief. So how is the old doctor these days?
Well, the years have taken their toll. In fact, that's more noticeable lately. Were you a patient of my father's?
No, not exactly.
Huh? What's going on here? You injured?
He collapsed after having another attack. Seems he ran out of the meds you prescribed. That gentleman over there made me aware of the situation, so we were able to prevent a disaster.
Oh, I see. Thank you. And I'm sure he'd like to personally extend his thanks when he comes to.
No, there's no need for that. I've got to head out soon.
Earlier, it sounded as though you knew my father personally.
Well, I've heard a few things here and there, but it was quite a while ago.
Did you hear good things or bad things?
All good things.
Well, I suppose I should thank my lucky stars.
So, you run this clinic with your daughter now?
Hell no. This is my clinic. She's just a busybody who barges in whenever she feels like it. Taking after me was 100% her idea.
True, I was never asked, but someone has to keep this place running. No matter what my dad says. I've told him he can retire anytime, but he absolutely refuses to settle down.
What's wrong?
No, my apologies. For a second, I mistook you for someone I knew way back when. Come to think of it, I heard he died a few years ago. He was a legend among the Yakuza here in Kamurocho.
You don't say.
Huh. That voice. You even sound just like him. But I guess that's downright impossible. To think, I almost accused a friend of faking his own death all those years ago. Preposterous.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you've got the wrong guy. I'm just passing through.
Right.
But I did haunt Kamurocho often in the past. I've heard a lot about you. In a town that only cares about money and women, there's a doctor who'll help anybody in need. A man of great character.
Well, that's pretty exaggerated. But it's nice to know that I'm a trusted physician.
What's with this heavy atmosphere? You two can just tell me if I'm in the way.
Oh, that's not it.
I'm going on break. You guys take your time.
It must be reassuring to know you have a reliable successor. She grew up following in your footsteps. One look at her, and you can tell how strong-willed she is.
Isn't that the truth? Once my daughter makes up her mind, it's her way or the highway. But that's the right attitude to have when running a clinic like this. And patients seem to prefer being treated by her, rather than an old grouch like me. These days, all anyone ever seems to ask me is when I'm gonna retire.
That's a shame.
Damn straight. It only gets me even more fired up. At this rate, I'll be a doctor until my dying day. Those ungrateful patients can't get rid of me yet.
It was good to see you, Dakamoto.
As someone who treats the injured and infirm, I can't exactly ask you to come again soon. But I'm here for you. Even if you're guarding secrets, you can trust me. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know.
Thanks. I might just take you up on that offer. Times have changed, and even the Tojo clan is long gone. But some things never change. Looks like I'm still no match for you, Dakamoto.
I've got some more fight in me.
That's nostalgic.
Let's keep going.
Let's dig in.
Looks
Real
good.
meal.
This kimchi fried rice is to die for.
Apparently, this wasn't on their menu originally. They only added it after one of their regulars requested it.
I didn't know that kind of thing was even possible. Pretty flexible for a restaurant. I wonder if they do the same for us if we become regulars.
I can't help but wonder, though, how do you even become a regular in the first place? Just show up for a meal every day?
I assume it depends on the owner. If they remember you and you get to know each other, you might be able to call yourself a regular at that point.
Be their friend, huh? I have no idea how to relate to the owner here. Figured showing up to eat all the time seems like the best bet.
Would you really go that far just to put something on their menu?
I've only heard this in passing, but apparently the owner of this place used to be a part of some crazy biker gang.
Get out of here. Can't imagine that just looking at the guy. Wonder what's the story behind that one.
What if we rode in on tricked-out choppers, dressed to the nines in leather? Maybe then he'd tell us. It'd be like speaking his language.
Oh, we should totally do that. If we want to get banned for life.
Decisions.
By the way, if you got him to put something special on the menu, what would it be?
I can't really think of anything.
Then what's the point of all this?
Thanks for buying.
That was
That
great.
is certainly food.
ありがとうございました。